Yo, wasn't gonna bother, but why not? What's up? How you fuckers doing? Some progress today. Jack was by himself. Mark didn't feel well, so he didn't come. Made it about halfway to the gazebo, all the way up to the gazebo. It's coming out great. The guy's attention to detail is wild. I'm coming down with something. It's cold weather. I ain't bitching. Nobody wants to hear Florida and complain about cold weather when they're buried under 8 feet of snow and ice. But yes, it's a brutal summer and it's pretty cold winter. What did they say? Saturday into Sunday, there's a chance we might see some snow flurries. Ain't that some shit? Snow. West Coast has a 10% chance. We only have like a 1-2% chance, if But it's going down into like the low 20s, high teens with a wind chill. Like that's cold ass shit for Central Florida. But man, we're pushing forward. Hold on a second. Goddamn dog. What's up, buddy? Always gonna be around Dada. Get you a little brother. Might get a. I'm really thinking about getting a gray Cane Corso with blue eyes. Call him Ghost America. That's pretty dope right there. I've been watching lots of videos on the breed, and they're really like Rottweilers. Same behavioral patterns. In fact, they're a little more docile when they need to be. I'm just falling in love with the breed. I love my Rotties. Always had them. But I don't know. I got Cane Corsos on the brain, man. Big dudes, even bigger than Rotties. Not as wide, I don't think. Fully grown. Taller. I wouldn't get the cropped devil ear shit. Nope. Give me the old school floppy ears. I wouldn't do that to them. I mean, I get it. Dobermans have their ears cut and sliced and popsicle sticked, and it looks cool. But I don't know. I think I like the big floppy ears. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think it's even possible to do it now. Can't do 3, and I don't know. Ozzy would not take well to a puppy. It took him a long couple of years just to not attack him every day. I don't think he could put up with the energy of another puppy. He's too old and crotchety. So maybe in the future. As far as progress, went pretty well. It's too dark. I'm not going to bother walking over. Same shit, but more. I was talking to Jack today. Like, so when do you think? So he hopes to have it done into not this weekend, but into early next week, because there's a lot more to do. Once all the pavers are put down, I was watching them put them down, and they're directional in a way, and they're 3-pieced. And he kept pulling pieces out and trying different ones, and then moving the big ones and trying to stop too long of a line. Keep the lines broken up to keep the pattern kind of scattered. And it's painstaking. He shows up at 10:30 in the morning, and he's on his knees messing with that until the sun goes down at 6. So I threw him another 500 towards the total. And we'll get in there. Once those are done and all the borders are in, then there's got to put some concrete down to lock it all in. Then we got to do the entrance walkway, which isn't going to be much. It's going to be tamp down the area, put down the weed mat for drainage, get that level. There isn't as much of a slope concern with that because of all the drainage that's already been done. And then grab all that gray granite chips and spread it out even, tamp that down a little bit. And then grab some white pavers that aren't nasty and create a little stepping pattern. So if I ever do have to run the lawnmower through, it won't hit the small rock, it'll hit the pavers. Or just a walkover so the rocks don't fly everywhere until we figure out a more affordable way to lock it down a little bit. Once that's done, and then the fence has to go up, we need new posts for that fence. And once that's done, there's the walkway over here, the short one. So he's still got quite a bit to do. You know, it's been slow. We're approaching a month into it. A lot of companies would have knocked this out within a few days. I get it. But he's never done one before. At one point, he had to redo this whole section because he put them upside down, the flat facing up. He's like, apologies, you know. But his attention to detail, this is more over-engineered and being precisely done and measured than probably any company I could have hired that would have charged double, if not triple, what he's charging for the labor. So, it's going to stand the test of fucking time. That's no shit. So, hopefully we'll knock her out. I'm learning a valuable lesson in patience. Still waiting on the Form 1s. No peep out of those. I overnighted that 419 mount to Dalen, but he went to SHOT Show. Wasn't able to knock it out. And he, a week later, I messaged him yesterday or the night before. Like, hey, did you survive SHOT? I was like, yeah. He got stuck, I think. Had to take a later flight. I was like, yeah, sorry, I meant to do your mount before I left, but couldn't swing it. So I'm waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit before I strip and spray that 419 mount. So I was like, it's all good, you know. Probably wasted my money overnighting it direct from 419, but I wanted it to get there and be put away safe at least, not be left out on a doorstep for a week while he was in Vegas. You know, you never know. It's not a cheap mount. It's 400 and change, right? $400. So we'll get that back shortly. And then, you know, my project I was working on for this current project for the law firm, I got word today that it's being put on hold. We're like halfway there. But there's some change up in the management scenario and reallocating funds for different things. And they said, all right, we're going to hold off on moving forward, making any more changes. We're going to put this on the side burner a little bit. Unfortunately, when that happens, that means I don't get paid for a while. Because you don't get paid till the project has been gone through by the associates, the paralegals, and then bumped up to the firm administrator. And then they all have a group meeting. You know, lawyers, they're quick to take your money, but they're like the government. But when they got to pay you out, yeah, good luck. Takes a while. So I'm looking for a side gig as we speak. And that kind of threw me in because I already committed to that Spear 308. So I'm like, fuck. All right, so now I'm kind of up against it. A bit overextended. That'll happen in life, I guess. I was gonna message Joe and say, "Hey, you mind if I back out?" But that's a bitch move. I'm a grown ass man. I committed. He gave me stretched out payments, $600 or so, $590, whatever a month. Worst case, I'll have to offload a couple things I'm not running to offset it, and then once the money starts coming back in, better move on forward. It is what it is, man. Keeping tabs on the news. This country's a fucking powder keg, man. Crazy shit every day. I was watching an old video of Charlie Kirk, and he's like, take a day for yourself. Put the phone down. Grab your Bible. Pray to God. Just chill. If you're not religious, just take a day where you're just not plugged in. It's easy to get pissed off watching that phone. It's all the shit going on in the country and in the world. It's good to be tapped in and know what's going on, but not to the point where it pisses you off nonstop. I don't know. You gotta find that happy equilibrium, I guess. Oh, damn, it's cold. I'm gonna fast forward 5 months. I'll be sitting out here in July in a tank top, sweating balls with a fan on. Going, remember that time where it was really cold and nice? No, miss those days. Lather, rinse, repeat. I saw one of Larry's friends, a lady that lived right behind him. She posted a video to his page. He has some really great friends. They went through all his stuff, moved all his 2A stuff to a secure location. The mother was making lots of demands of them, and they were doing right and trying to help. And the latest video from like a couple days ago, they finally towed his trailer out. All his stuff's gone from from Bulow Park now. It was sad to see. It's like an end of an era. No, go lay down, Merlin. Go. I'm gonna get a Conde Corso to kick your ass. You're hitting on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, Daddy, Daddy loves you very much. He's a good boy. Oh, yeah. Say hi to the big people with your big ass blocky head. And there's an Aussie guy. You want a puppy, Aussie? Yeah, no, you don't. All right, get down, bro. Just wash this thing, dude. Fuck me. All right, go. You're just high energy, Roddy. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, but neither is Daddy. So the band plays on. Move on forward. Tomorrow's going to be another beautiful day in sunny Palm Coast, Florida. Temp spikes a little bit, high of 67. And then going into Saturday, we're supposed to get hit with some polar super vortex. And seeing a lot of people up north are grabbing the so-called snow and they're trying to burn it. It's turning black. It's not melting, so I don't know what's going on. There's a new virus out in India. Why should tell Jack he wants to fly to India to go do some Vision Quest thing? I'm like, yeah, okay. He's telling me that. I'm like, you could not pay me. You could give me a one of, oh shit, the cack shit. Y'all seen the cack? Oh my God. I can't believe I almost forgot to mention it. Reed Knight Jr., Trey Knight, had a little lapse of judgment last night. I think it was last night or the night before. And there's a video. It was on Channel 2. It's all over the groups now. Apparently he got fucked up out of his mind. I don't know what he's on. And he went after random houses, and he goes up to a house with a Ring camera, and he's beating the shit out of the fucking Ring camera with a pitchfork. And when he gets a little tired with the pitchfork, he pulls out an axe. He starts hacking at it and making grunting sounds like an animal. And then he got charged with assaulting law enforcement when they showed up. So he's in jail right now, facing 3+ violent felonies. And I'm just hoping that'll force the quick release of the KS line. I can't afford one right now, but all the dudes I know that have one, and they're waiting on them, that'd be cool too. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Dude's the heir apparent to Knight's Armament, for fuck's sake. I think he would slow his fucking roll. He's not a young guy. He's probably my age, roughly. Maybe a bit older, I don't know. And he's got a history of just making bad choices. I hope he gets some help. I feel, I hate, everyone's laughing at it and making memes, and I did too. But at the end of the day, it's sad. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's not good for your brand. His father still runs the company, but his father's getting older. I assumed he'd be the heir apparent. They can't put anything in his name. If he gets, well, I don't know. People were saying, oh, he's going up. Even I was thinking, all right, that's some serious charges. He's probably going to catch some time for that. But they are Knight's Armament with mill contracts. So, when you're in that deep with the government and you're providing, it's like Tony Stark getting busted for acting a fool. Some phone calls get made, makes their way to the governor, DeSantis, and he calls the DA in charge, and all of a sudden that becomes a minor misdemeanor. Maybe, a fine and some anger management classes is what I'm guessing, but strange shit. I'll add it to the end of this video. I got tons of shit. I made videos on it. Damn, Trey. Calm your ass down. What the fuck, dude? Chill. What else is going on? Everything's on fire as usual. Including the snow, apparently, so that's awesome. I was about to say there's a new virus in India. I forget the name of it. No known cure. So they're launching their stage 2 of their depopulation plan. I'm guessing that's what that's about. Pretty soon we'll have to line up for another vaccine. No thank you, sir. No thank you. A deranged monkey might stow away on a plane and fly over. Okay, then no more flights from India. Gather up the rest of the illegals, boot them the fuck out, go the wall around America, and y'all can. Best of luck to the rest of you. Don't give a fuck. Fuck Europe. They're all gone. Spain. The royalty in Spain issued a decree bypassing their parliament, giving automatic citizenship to over 500,000 illegals from all walks of, Africa, this, that, the other. Tons of Muslim shit going on. So there's an active and organized plan of Western society leaders on destroying society as we know it through sheer chaos and terror. And the left is championing that, which blows my mind. So I don't know what's coming down the pipe, brother. I really do not. Gotta ammo up. Sell some shit, buy some more ammo, lose some weight, quit these fucking things, and give myself a fighting chance in hell. I don't know what's coming down, dude. You don't know. Maybe Charlie was right. Unplug, but not for too long. You don't pick your phone up for 4 hours and 18 new things. I don't know what to tell you. Life is strange. I believe that when the Hadron Collider fucked up in 2012 and that ferret or whatever the fuck they claimed, I think they opened a portal. I don't know how bad of a portal into an alternate dimension we fell. It feels like we're in the Biff Tannen timeline where he got his hands on the sports almanac and shit starts going really bad. Hopefully we're not through a portal like Event Horizon, where we're just a gateway into hell, although I can't imagine hell being much worse than what's happening now in the direction we're going. But I guess things can always get worse, so appreciate what you got for now. Tell you, man, the future is not what I imagined it was as I was a little kid watching the Jetsons back in the day. The 80s were a magical time. You didn't appreciate it back then. But looking back, ignorance truly was bliss. And technology just didn't exist. Who's to say what time is better? And now Elon Musk has robots he can sell you that'll spy on you and upload everything to the NSA servers to store for when they're ready for their Tom Cruise style pre-crime intervention. Based on your behavioral patterns, you may commit a crime or do something or post something that may be adjacent or in opposition to the narrative of the government. So we're going to go ahead and lock you up just in case. Here's your coupon. Please come with us. The future's wild. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get diverted into a better timeline soon. Until then, if I am in the Matrix, update my program, give me a huge dick, $1 billion, long flowing blonde hair, like a Hercules. Hercules! I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I'm just living life to live life. Rest in peace, Scott. Rest in peace, Larry. Rest in peace, Bear Bear the Rottweiler, Bubba the Rottweiler, and Raven the Rottweiler. And big ups to the fam and all the friends. And the haters, too. Might as well come along for the ride. Update you on the patio as the weekend proceeds. Have a safe and happy end of your week. And if we don't talk to each other, stay cool. Spread the love. Hopefully everything's going to be all right. Till next time, your boy, Jake Fuck America. Q Trey Knight being all crazy and shit. Pitchforking, bitches.
Hey, Trey Knight with KACTV. I'm going to go over a couple of our bolt-on ambidextrous features. These features can be bolted on pretty much any AR-15 type rifle that's out there. The first one I'm going to talk about is the safety selector. Typically, the safety selector is located on the left-hand side of the weapon only and would be operated with your thumb. And what we've done is we've offered a safety selector. It's a mirror version that works on the other side, so a left-handed shooter can have the same muscle memory. This is also useful for a right-hand shooter, that he gets a physical indicator with his trigger finger of what condition that rifle may be in at any time.
It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.